round of applause for the last comedian. Awesome. By clapping, who here has heard of extreme couponing? Well, I wouldn't call myself an extreme couponer, but I do love a good bargain. I go online and look through flyers to find the best prices. One time, I saved 50% on dog food. I spent $600 in gas, and I don't have a dog, but I saved 50%. I'm so cheap that when I bought my wedding dress, I didn't remove the tags, just in case. My husband's sweet. He tells me that after nursing 3 kids, I still have amazing tits. I have to agree, I do. They're magical. When I lay on my back, poof, they disappear. He's not too bright, though. The other morning when I got up, it was cold in the house, so I told him our furnace didn't seem to be working. He said to me, he should hop in the shower before we run out of hot water. He still hasn't figured out that the furnace heats the house, not the water. So I told him he should put up the Christmas lights before we run out of power. I can't read my notes. So my husband is the type of person who sees his glasses half full. Myself, I see mine as half empty. Thank God the bartender keeps refilling it. As I said, I have kids, so I emphasize to them the importance of reading, which is quite the contradiction considering I don't read. I'm still waiting for the picture book version of 50 Shades of Grey. Getting your kids to eat well can be difficult, so when my son decided to become a vegetarian, I was supportive. I even followed his lead and became a vegetarian myself. So I don't understand why my husband's still asking me to put his meat in my mouth. I am very particular about how I like my house. Everything has a place, and it should be in its place, like my kids in their cages. I let them out for exercise. Besides, who did you think I was buying the dog food for? So I'm currently menopausal, and I suffer from hot flashes. I am always going on about how hot I am. For some reason, my son thinks I have a big ego. I have become extremely forgetful, so I have to write out lists. Unfortunately, I can't remember, what was I saying? Oh yes, that's what it was. There is a positive to menopause. I finally have an excuse for being a bitch. I'm also extremely emotional, and I cry about everything. At least what the bitching doesn't get me, crying does. My final complaint about menopause are the sore joints and the night sweats. Now my husband isn't the only one who wakes up stiff and wet.